got somebody special coming. Somebody and his 2 dogs on his way back from Nova Scotia, heading west towards British Columbia. We gotta get this place heated up. So let's fire up this wood stove. So I make these fire starters. I have a video on this that I will link into the comments section. They have about a 20-minute burn time. And then of course, there's always the birch bark. I had to go to the little tiny house to get my ferro rod. So we got a privacy curtain here. Some beautiful sun, passive solar heat coming right in through these 2 windows here. It's been a while since I used the ferro rod. All right, we got fire. So now I just have to get this handy rack filled with wood, and the stove is good for, I would say, the night, part of tomorrow. Depending on how cold it gets, that's for sure. And that's the other tiny right there. That's the one that I take. That's the one that I take when I go fishing way up north, like 5 hours away. And I'll give you a tour of that, the little tiny, at some point on the channel. So what I'm going to do is I'm basically going to spin you around so you can see how big it is in here and what I have for kind of like the decor and for storage and stuff. Okay, so the door is equipped with a push button lock. Over here we have a birch bark mirror and the fire safety stuff, the fire blanket and the fire extinguisher. Down here we have the boot rack with the boot mat underneath to collect any of the water. And then of course there's a mop and a bucket. I will be supplying the water and any other cleaning supplies. I did have a leak coming in. That was in another video that I put up. And so I'm loving the ceiling design. I love the cedar beams that add an accent feature throughout. And then the back wall is a different type of, there is a small space heater that can be plugged in as well. Birch bark frames. And then I have some bird nests that I have to get to put up to Etsy. So lots of light coming in here. Beautiful, beautiful view. These cabinets, I actually picked up a bunch of different sizes because they fit perfectly in this space. Look at how beautifully it matches. Everything looking like it's old barn board. And the Big Tiny is constructed on a trailer, so it's movable, which is totally awesome. This one is way bigger than that one. I paid $1,500, I want to say, for the trailer. The windows, I paid about $300 for all of them, including the door, off of Marketplace. A great place to find stuff that is used. Now check this out. So this unit here, this kitchen unit, another good score with 2 other units that I have inside my house, including this beautiful sink. I believe that I paid $300 for the whole set, the whole matching set. And I love it. It fits beautiful in here. And I like the fake marbling on the countertop. And to go along with the theme, we have a tree stand for jackets and coats and mitts and hats. And underneath the shoe rack, this is a pop-up toilet. So all you do is put a garbage bag in there and your guests can use the little toilet whenever they need to go. Little pot, perfect. It's got the lip on it, perfect to make coffee in the morning, or perhaps cappuccino, or hot chocolate. Nice little cutting board that I received from one of my friends. Basic salt and pepper in a grinder, and some olive oil that got frozen, but that will thaw out. And a little bit of decor to cheer up the place. A towel for the sauna, and a nice cozy little mason jar. All I do is I put in real beeswax in there with some essential oils. So when my special guest arrives, I will be able to give him his choice of whatever essential oil he wants. So there's lots of storage. There's a garbage can underneath there, plenty of storage. So if someone is staying, and there's There's a nice little bench right here. You can sit down right by the fire and warm up when you're coming back in from ice fishing or snowmobiling. This area is huge for ice fishing and snowmobiling, of course. All the trail riders. So my intent is to actually rent this place out. The fishing's real good, I'm hearing. Last February, it was not good fishing at all. I did the derby, 18 days straight, caught 9 fish. It was pretty much a waste of time. And some of the days were so cold, I couldn't even start a fire, especially the one lake. It was blizzarding. It must have been minus 40. And that was, I just said, no more. I'm done. Oh. He is bringing his own cot, blankets, and pillows and stuff like that. So ideally, I'm thinking that when I go to rent this place out, I'm gonna have to have at least a cot. And in the little tiny, I do have a little bistro set with 2 chairs and a small table. So if anyone wanted to have that, they can have that in here as well. A lot of my stuff is still stored in the little tiny. And I should probably replenish the toilet paper supply, but I got 2 different types of paper towel here. This one is ideal for if you're doing fried fish. And honestly, this gets hot enough that you can cook right on top. Now, I did have some leaks that I'm gonna have to repair before I actually rent this place out. No big deal. So, got a can opener, there's a box of Kleenex right there as well, and some utensils and other pots and stuff and bowls right in the sink, and some snacks, of course. If you guys can think of anything else essential that I would need in here, please drop it into the comments below. Because you want your guests to be nice and cozy, and if they need something, they can have it. They'll have it, right? And another thing I do is I have walkie-talkies, so get those charged up, right? And then if my guest needs anything, he could just call me on the walkie-talkie and I can bring it out. Pretty awesome. Fun too. And to go along with the fire blanket and the fire extinguisher, I'm thinking that it's probably best if I invest in a carbon monoxide detector. I will write that down on the list. Maybe some books in here, some games, you know, something for them to do at night. These are people that I'd be renting to, right? So games, maybe chess, cards, some books, if they want to sit back and read. I'm thinking also a map book of the local lakes. It's really blowing out there. And it's all set up with hydro running right to my house. And there's a shovel there with a broom. And I gotta finish doing walkways. There's quite a bit of snow here. It's cold out there today. That wind is wicked. I'm trying to get it on film, the snow just coming off the house. And every time I go to film it, it stops. All right, warm up the hands. Without further ado, I'm gonna get to some scenes, a few scenes from when my special guest and I were hauling wood into the house. Yeah, so I'm filming this after the fact. Okay, and then we went on a fishing trip. So I'm gonna roll in those scenes as well. And what I'm gonna do is you're gonna go and sub up to his channel and you're gonna wait for his video, which will be coming out. I think it comes out before this one. Go watch that one and then stick with him, and then you can go and watch our fishing trip that he's gonna be putting out next week. Okay, let's go check it out. And thank you for watching. I am going to go, I'm gonna finish filling the wood rack, and I'm gonna get my trails done. So now, if you guys can think of anything else that would make people more comfy, cozy, nice and warm here in the north, in Northern Ontario, please drop me a line down below, a comment, just to say, hey, you might want to put something like cozy pillows in there. You know, like the camping style ones that I have, tea towel right here. Any of your ideas, and I do have some beautiful artwork as well in the house that I would like to probably decorate a little bit more in here. And I would like to do up a welcome letter and kind of like the basic rules kind of thing. But anything else that you guys can think about, please drop me comments below. I hope you enjoy our fun footage coming right up. Thank you for watching. So I got a bet with somebody. I got some special guests here this week. 1 human and 2 dogs. and we're having some fun. So we have a bet. He thinks that this dry stuff here, this stack here is gonna fall. So if it does not fall, he owes me $100. If it falls, I owe him $100. You gotta stack it right, T-Dog. When do I get paid my $100? Okay. So what do you think I should spend my $100 on? That's the dry stuff. This stuff here still has quite a bit of moisture, but it's good to be burning it. I'm gonna win $100. Can you guess who the special guests are? I'll give you a little hint. He's got 2 dogs, Molly and Sophie. What you doing, little guy? And what does Ford stand for? Found on road dead. Legit. It got towed away yesterday. Go head over to Thompson's Cabin Adventures for more info on that. It'll be a great video. Thank you for watching. And tomorrow's big adventure, we are going ice fishing on Manitoulin Island. It's going to be fantastic. Might be a little bit nippy, but he's got a good setup for a tent, and we're taking all 6 dogs to Manitoulin. I gotta climb the mountain. Hello? Let's see what happens.
Oh. Watch out. It's gonna keel over.
You gotta turn the light on. And?
But it's not fair.
What do you mean?
You're stacking wood into it. Yesterday, you had 2 piles, or 1 pile, just like that, and it fell over.
No, you knocked.
No.
Legit.
No, this is not legit because you're in it. This is complete.
This is how you stack wood.
But last night, you had the pile like this.
Look at how high it is.
Because look, you secured it with this, for sure. Oh my god, cheater. Oh, look at this. Cheater. That's nice stack of wood in here.
I win the $100.
I'd have had it that high with none of this here, for sure.
But
you secured the piles.
I'm doing double, so I am stacking this, okay, from last year's cut, and I'm also stacking the dry stuff.
Yeah, but yesterday you had the dry. You're cheating. Cheating.
I won. Legit,
Yeah,
I won.
rules.
Yeah, I won. Thank you. I'll take my $100 now.
Cheater.
Let's go to that. We gotta go to town. We need
Cheater.
supplies.
Cheater. Holy cow, it smells pretty darn good in here.
It sure does. Check this out.